So I'm going to show you how to remove this intake out from this to this. So the only difference between this and the E-Class and the C-Class is we have an extension which goes back all in there. I'm going to take you through the process of removing all this other stuff out here and to continue on from it. So the tools you'll need for this procedure is as follows. You'll need a ratchet, so I'm going to use this ratchet right here. Number two, you'll need a 10mm, just like this over here. But normally I prefer if you have a flat like this, which has something like this on the back, so that when you are using it, at least it'll be able to make it easier for you to open something. Number three, we're going to use this going to be like is an E10, looking like that. Number four, we're going to need is a 8mm. So this one's I'm going to show you what to open with. And also with it, we might need an extension, so just something small. And then next to that, we'll need this is Torx 20. I don't know if this thing can zoom in. It's a Torx 20. So once that is done, lastly, we're going to need a flat Phillips, just like this. And then once you have all these tools ready, we can begin the process. So to begin, number two, you come right over here. You disconnect from here and right from over here. So you remove this just from here. Remove right from there too. This one comes like that. And then right here we have one E10, and then behind here we have another one, but this one is already missing, but you have to take this from here and here. Another thing you do is remove this kind of connector right here. You just pull it like that, you take it out. And then another thing, you disconnect from right over here. You just do this, it just comes out like that. Once it comes out, you just push it back, and then we can open this too. And then we take our E10 and then we just open it out like that. Put it in a safe place. You do that for the same right here. Once that's done, we push it away from here like that. Just pull like that. Push from behind. It comes out like this. One thing you do, you take out this plastic rubber thing. You just pull it out like that all the way until here. It comes like that. Then you come to the right side, you take this one out, so you just pry from right over here, and then there's just connections. Make sure it comes out from over there, then you pull it out. The same is over here. You just come like this, you just lift it up, you move it from all over there on the corners, take it out, and it comes out like that. So once that's done, we come right over here. We have an 8mm right here. And then when you come on top is an 8mm, and then right here too is an 8mm bolt. And then when you come on the side is an 8mm. So to continue, we use our 8mm. Just right here, we open this. And that's that. So I'll get that one later on. And then the second one is just right over here, is an 8mm. So once that's out of the way, you can just take it out. You just take it out like that, and then this thing should be able to just come out. We just pull it out like this. It gives us the space right over here. So you come to this other side, you just come to here, is an 8mm. You can open it from right here. And then once this comes out of the way, that's the only thing holding. And then there's an 8mm right over here. So next you come to this one right over here, you just open it. So once this comes out of the way, just like that, you take it out. and then we take out this thing right from here. So there's this hook right here, so when you're putting it back later on, make sure it locks over here. Same goes to this other side. Is this kind of hook which is going to be right over here. When you're putting it back, the other one, make sure it locks over here. And then what remains over here, we have our 8mm, which is going to be here. And when to come to the right over here, we have an 8mm too, so you'll need something flexible to get here. So you just come over here, alright, get it out. So you get it out from there. The last one. So when you finish those two, you just come over here. There's a 10mm just under here, and there's another 10mm under right here. I don't know if you can see from the side, right over here. So because it's so tight, what you do, you use the 10mm just like this, a flat. So this comes like this. So once this is out, so we have one last thing right here which is going to block this thing from coming out. So what you do, you just pull it up. Once you pull up like that, you just pull on the side like over there, and then you just lift this thing over here, let it come out, and then you pull it to the side, and then this thing is going to come from this side. Just comes out like that. So once it's done, you see you have enough space to work with this thing right over here. So there's a lot of space for this thing. So first things first, you come right over here, you remove this one right here, just pull like that, you just pull on the side, you just disconnect from right over here like that. Once that's done, you just come right over here, use your flat, you disconnect this right over here, and then you just you pull it out, you let it loose, and then number 3, you come right over here, you can use your flat, or you can just pry it out like that, and then you pull it out. It comes out without a problem. You can just disconnect from here to be loose and free. Alright, another thing, you just come right over here, you remove this, and then you just it comes out like that. You put it on the side. Another important thing, you see this thing yellow right over here, you just pull it like that, it just comes out. I'll show you where this is connected on later on once we finish doing it. So I just pull like that, and then it should be good to go for this side. Another thing, you see right here, this thing is locks right here, so you just pull it on the side, and then when you come right in front here, you disconnect this guy right here, you take it out. So what you do, you can use it because it's so tight, you use a flat Phillips, and then you just use it on both sides, and then once you done, you just pull like that, it should be able to come out, and then you can let it sit on the side right here. Alright, so once that is done, we have one last one right over here. This is the throttle body, just right over here. You can just remove from right over here. Once you do that, it just comes out like that, so you just let it stay on the side. Then finally we come to this other side right over here. So we're going to disconnect two things. We're going to disconnect this right here, is connected right here, and then we're going to disconnect this one over here right on top. So we can start from this. Alright. It comes out like that. Then you come down here, this one right here, you can disconnect. Alright, you can disconnect like that, and then you can open, so this thing comes out without a problem. Once these two are out of the way, so and then you get your Torx 20, and then you come right here, you see this right here over here. Use your Torx 20, you just open like that. This one comes out of the way, you put it in a safe place, and then you can disconnect this. Just make sure it's just out of the way like that. Next we come right in the middle right here, and then we use our Torx 20. Right here, use the next one too. So you take them out, so these two, you put it in a nice place, and then we just pry this thing like this from the top. Alright, take off flat Phillips, and then we just pry like that, and then it should come out from the front. Make sure this thing comes from right here, because these clips go right in over here and over right here. So once it's out of the way, it exposes this two Torx 10 E10 is E10 right here and right here, and then the last one is right here, is an E10 down right there, and then the final one is going to be right over right here. So we get our E10s, and then we can open this intake right here. So we take our E10 right here, and then we just go right over here, and then we can open it. Right over here too. Then you go all the way here on the last side. It's a bit tricky, just make sure you have something flexible to let you go in like that, And then once it's all the way in, just align it. And when you align it well, and then this thing aligns to what's supposed to go, then you can just open it like that. Open like this. Take it out. Alright, so once that is done, you come here, you come to the one in front right here. Right, you can you just lay the line, and then you can open. Alright, and then you can just use like this by itself, and then you can open everything up. You come this side too, you can open it all the way. Takes all the way like that. Just confirm everything is out. And then finally, I think this thing is done. So what we do, we can lift this thing slowly. Just lift it like this. Right over here. So it tells us we haven't opened it all the way. We just confirm here. It comes like that. So we just remove it like that, and this thing just comes like that without a problem. So this is how it looks like, and this is how our engine looks like when we've already removed the intake manifold. So you can just put this intake on the other side, on a safe place.